Welcome back to News Geelong as we continue with tonight's stories that have made news in Geelong this past week. A real highlight of the week was the visit and presentation of the Channel 9 National Morning Today program, live from the beautiful Geelong waterfront. Geelong residents were able to join in the fun and see firsthand both sides of the camera as Erin Pearson joined the national program hosts and the City of Greater Geelong Deputy Mayor, Councillor Bruce Howard, for this exclusive News Geelong report.
Down here this morning with the Today crew in the background, we've got a couple of people here who have just helped the guys do the weather, and we know you regular viewers. Have you enjoyed the day down here today?
Yes, it's very nice. It's very good for Geelong, and we have enjoyed it.
Is it good to see people that you watch on TV every day down here live in the flesh?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, and they usually go to Melbourne, but I thought, oh, Melbourne's too far to travel. So I took the opportunity to come down here.
And you got a free muffin. Was that yummy?
Yeah. So what was the temperature today?
What did they say the temperature was going to be today? Do you remember the number?
23.
Are you happy with sort of the response you've got down here this morning? The crowd all seem pretty happy and excited about the fact that you guys are down in Geelong.
Yeah, we love getting out and about and hitting the road. Geelong's one of our favourite spots. We were here, I think, a couple of years ago, maybe 18 months ago, and we had a great reception. Then we brought a big band with us and the whole thing. This time it's a little smaller. It's just Carl and Lisa and I and our terrific crew, but it's just great to get out and about and see the folks who watch our show. We feel very much part of the community.
So Bruce, you've come down here this morning to check out the Today crew. Have you enjoyed yourself so far?
Well, I've actually been following you guys around. Yeah, it's been great. I came down earlier and there was sort of a little less crowd, but a fair bit of enthusiasm. I've just come back and yeah, the crowd's probably at least twice the size, and yeah, they're getting into it. It's been good.
And is it good to get people like Today's show down in Geelong?
Yeah, there's quite a process behind the scenes to bring them down, and it's great exposure for the city. So yeah, we're happy with that.
And Gardens, how did everything go?
Sensational. What a great crowd again. You know, from 5 o'clock they were here with their signs. I couldn't quite believe anyone would show up that early, but they were all here and they had a wonderful time. We love coming down to Geelong, and we always get a good reception down here. So it was fantastic. Really good show.
Okay, so the pressure's on.
Exactly, the pressure is on, and either way, we'll be back here before the end of the year is out anyway. So it'll be good.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
No worries.
Now, Lisa, we're down here at Steam Packet Gardens. Were you excited by the response we had? We had quite a few hundred people down here today.
Look, we were excited about being here. Nobody could have turned up and we would have loved being here. We were here about 18 months ago, just before the grand final, which unfortunately Geelong didn't win that year, but they won last year, and Carl and I were cheering them on. So it's great to be back here. We love this place. But to be able to meet the audience just makes the world of difference to us. It's terrific that so many people are enjoying the show.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
Down here at Steam Packet Gardens with Lisa, Erin Pearson for News Geelong.
Thank you very much, Erin. Work has begun on a major refurbishment at the Geelong Performing Arts Centre biggest theatre. The Victorian Minister for Arts, Mr Peter Batchelor, said the $3 million refurbishment of the theatre was part of the Geelong Future Cities project, as Meryl Friend reports.
The curtain closed for the last time on the Geelong Performing Arts Centre's Ford Theatre stage. As refurbishment started straight away, the whole theatre has been stripped of all its seating, and in the next 3 months, $3 million will be spent on bringing a brand new playhouse theatre to Geelong. And we're joined by the Minister of the Arts, Peter Batchelor. Welcome to Geelong, and the new refurbishment of our old Ford Theatre becoming the new playhouse.
The Ford Theatre here has served Geelong and its artistic crowd well for 30 years, but it's time for a refurbishment. That refurbishment of the seating arrangements and the sight lines and so some internal realignments will cost some $3 million. This is a significant refurbishment, and it'll breathe a new, fresh life into the old theatre.
What are these renovations going to mean for GPAC, Tim?
It'll mean for our patrons in the Playhouse that they'll have an entirely new theatre. They'll have a wonderful sense of a renovated theatre, and they'll be able to watch the new shows with a great deal of comfort and, I think, pride in what Geelong has to offer.
And they're saying that the sight lines and that sort of thing and lighting will all be improved?
Yeah, I think if you go back 30 years ago, they did a great job then, but with limited capability. What we've now done is said, well, how can we improve the capability and line of sight, acoustics, capacity for audience to be able to engage are all going to be improved, and that's got to be a good thing.
wonderful opportunity to be part, being a Geelong-based firm, Studio 101 Architects, and a Geelong person as well. So it's a great project for an architect and a great opportunity for the community as well to improve the facilities that we have here.
I'm Meryl Friend for News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Geelong patrons can look forward to a stunning new performance space with a new name, the Playhouse, by May 2010. Another special event took place at Moona Park down at Barwon Heads this past week with the launch of Clean Up Australia for 2010. Local MLA Michael Crutchfield and students from Barwon Heads Primary School joined Clean Up Australia founder Ian Kiernan, AO, as they picked up rubbish and surveyed Barwon River trouble spots in preparation for this year's Clean Up Australia campaign, as Meryl Friend reports.
We're down at Barwon Heads on the beautiful river at Moona Park, and it's the launch of Clean Up Australia Day. Councillor Michael Crutchfield launched, and we also were privileged to have Ian McKernan, the chairman of Clean Up Australia Day, who started the whole idea 20 years ago. And we're joined by Ian Kiernan, the chairman of Clean Up Australia Day. Now, Ian, would you believe 20 years ago when you started in Sydney that it would still be going stronger than ever 20 years later?
No, we did it as a one-off event, but that decision was taken out of our hands by the people. They wanted to do it everywhere. And from there we have gone to our fix-up projects. We've worked closely with Parks Victoria and the Victorian Government.
We've just had Barwon Heads Primary School here, and we've got the Schools Day on March the 5th, where schools can participate in Clean Up Australia Day, whether it be in their local park, a local beach, or indeed their own school environment. So that's on March the 5th, and we encourage certainly all our schools to be involved in that. And on March the 2nd there's a business day where businesses can register a site. Again, it can be either their business site or their favourite beach, their favourite park.
Oh, look, Clean Up Australia Day is a key event each year, especially in my ward, because my ward covers a long stretch of the Barwon River. And as we all know, the Barwon River is a river that's under a little bit of stress due to many reasons, including the growth of Geelong.
So grab your gloves on March the 7th and Clean Up Australia. I'm Meryl Friend for News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl, and we encourage all Australians to be part of the Clean Up Australia campaign. As we go to a break on News Geelong, we'll return with the world of sport and weather after this.